I do what I do because I love it, and I feel like it's kind of a selfish career because I have fun doing it and it makes me happy. But when I get people coming to me saying a song has touched them in some way or has made them feel seen and heard, that's just the cherry on top. I've had people come up to me telling me my music has helped them, and that's honestly the biggest compliment you could get. From my breakup songs to my love songs, those are the things that make what I do feel even better. I am on a journey of really blending the two worlds I love so much, pop, punk, and country. I've really found this sweet spot in my voice and in my songwriting and the production of my music where I can do all of that, and it's really life-giving and it feels authentic to me. I am super excited. My single, What the Stars See, is out right now. I had the idea from looking at the stars one night and being like, gosh, they can see everything. Their perspective is unlike any other. And I started thinking about exes and how when I would go through a breakup, how I wished I could have seen what they were doing. I brought that idea into my co-writers and they loved it right away. When it was time to go in to record the song with a band, Karen Fairchild from Little Big Town, she was like, this should be a collaboration song, and I'll sing on it if you want. And I was like, oh my God, put that in writing. I need you on this song. It's such a guitar-driven song. It's really in your face. It's really powerful and rock that I immediately thought of one of my best friends, Lindsay L. She's an amazing artist and guitar player. I'm just honored they're a part of it, and I'm excited to have a song out that sort of introduces everyone to the next chapter of music. The most difficult song I've ever written is a song called 11. It is on my first solo album, Frame by Frame. It was one of the first songs I wrote when I came to Nashville. And it's actually a song about my parents' divorce, which is a very difficult subject to write about, not only because it's emotional, but how do you talk about it in a way that's poetic? Such a difficult thing to live through and go through without pointing the finger at anyone in the scenario. But I'm really proud of that song. I really told my story in an authentic way. I've gotten a lot of really amazing feedback from parents who have been like, thank you so much for giving me that perspective on what my kid went through or is going through, and from people who have lived through their parents' divorces, feeling seen and heard. So that was hard to write, but I'm glad we pushed through and wrote it.
I was a little too young and a little too dumb to ever think the day would come when Dad would drive away and take his love with him.
I volunteer a lot for Hands On Nashville, and I'll just like get groceries and deliver them to people that are too sick to go grocery shopping, that don't have transportation. I find joy in doing that. I've done work with Outnumber Hunger. When I play a show, there might be people in the crowd that don't know when their next meal is coming. That just blows my mind. I've done work with Unlikely Heroes. They go in and actually rescue kids that are being sold for sex slavery, gives them new identities, puts them into these homes that are gorgeous, and gives them a new education, gives them therapy. A lot of these kids go on to graduate college and are just happy. Just things like that I find to be just like a no-brainer to help out. All of my tattoos definitely tell a story, and they're all music related. This is actually the first tattoo I got, and it's of a bird singing. I've always felt like birds were the singers of nature. They always make the most beautiful sounds. One of my favorite tattoos that I've ever gotten is my smiley face. Unfortunately, people think it's a stamp from a club. I'm like, no, it's got a little more sentimental value than that. My great-grandpa, he passed away when I was like 10 years old, but we were very close. And one of the biggest thing that's happened to me in my career is getting signed to a major label. And I got signed because of a showcase I did on his birthday. I would call him Pappy, but when I was really young, I couldn't pronounce Pappy, and I'd call him Happy. So I got a happy face. This was for a friend, Jason Gaviotti. He's one of my best friends. He passed away from Hodgkin's lymphoma, and he always wore a fedora. A great artist in Nashville designed the fedora with the flower and the leaves around it to sort of go with the vines. These are things that I'm proud of, and these are tattoos that tell a story. They're who I am. There's a lot of things I love about Mad Rabbit. As a person who has had my tattoos for probably 12 years now, they've faded over the years. No matter how much sunscreen I've tried or lotion to make everything look better and shiny, it's not quite cut it, and Mad Rabbit has really brought out the colors. The sunscreen is fully protecting them. We're here in Florida, the sun is very powerful, so having something to protect my tattoos is important. This product is something that I'm gonna use constantly. I'm really excited about it.